Forget about it. It's the Lingus Show back once again, giving you your Monday Night Raw rundown. This week, you will get the 37 Days of Lingus, where we review every single Survivor Series
in a row.
Indeed, up until the new Survivor Series. The first 3 are free on this network. You will be able to hear it, part of the Creative Control / Believes network. And then all of the rest, every single day, there is a show that comes out, all different times, as in the show length. All at the same time, every day, a new show for 37 fucking days. Go ahead, Faust, hit that again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
In a row?
Thank you.
I zoned out because like with the third time I've heard this spiel today.
And so you'll be able to go to patreon.com/Lingus Mafia. All these shows still, all $5, all that shit's there. We've done Saturday Night Main Event, Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, WrestleMania. This is finally now getting to Survivor Series. The amount of work we're doing into this, you guys are going to have something to listen to every fucking day leading up to
every Survivor Series. And we got Crown Jewel coming up. And I believe AEW's got another pay-per-view next month.
Yeah, Wrestle Dream Again, I think it's called.
So
something.
Full Gear, maybe?
Yes, it is. That was the banners hanging in there when we were watching it last Wednesday when we were there. So join us, won't you? All of our socials are at Lingus Mafia. By the way, my name over here, boom. I'm Kev Manning. I'm along with my consigliere. That's Fausty Walnuts.
What do you hear? What do you say?
One and only Fausty. Faust, I request for Halloween, because we should dress up again for Halloween for the show.
It'll be the AEW show because it'll be on Thursday.
Oh, Faust, maybe it's something to do. I have a request for what I want from you. I want you in blackface and to do one and only. Thank you. Oh, Faust, it is time for everyone's favorite Monday Night Raw, and it is now my favorite because it's 2 hours.
Yeah.
I watch SmackDown, and I'm like, hey, how come this is a long show? Meanwhile, it didn't change. It's still 2 hours, but now I feel like, hey, you should cut down to be an hour now. Great. Part of me wants to watch, maybe I'll start after this whole 80 Days of Lingus as NXT. Mm-hmm. All I hear is rave reviews about how good it is again now. But I heard from other people that I know that say it's horrible. So what were thoughts?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been paying attention. I kind of hear a little bit on the outside, but
2 marks, 1 pod on our that's another bonus show that is on our patreon.com/Lingus Mafia for the same price. You get another show that does NXT and a Dynamite show as well with different perspective with 2 guys.
I saw Julia debuted and so did Stephanie Vacour.
I didn't know she debuted. I know they're having a match for Halloween Havoc. They're going to be.
Yeah, I think Julia had her first match on the CW, and that's when my girl Cora Jade returned.
Yes.
So now they're having a tag match, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
But did you see that they're having it at the ECW arena?
Yes.
They called it whatever 3.
You know what? That was supposed to be. That was one of the news items I meant to send you for your Cavalier thoughts on Friday, and I went back. I'm like, I thought I sent him this. I go look back, and I think I didn't copy it paste right. I sent the same news story twice, and
you did.
ECW one didn't go. It was supposed to be ECW because it's going to be on a Wednesday.
Well, that's
because of the election, so it's going to go against AEW.
Oh wow! Oh fuck!
So I guess TW's got to have election coverage. I guess I don't know.
That's interesting that they'd be like, well, it's election night. Let's not put this on fucking Wednesday.
Yeah, maybe they're local shows. They're like, fuck it, we need to have election coverage.
Yeah, we'll be doing our own on our show because ours is on a Tuesday when it's fucking on. So that'll be interesting. Let's get into Raw. Everyone arrives one by one. You see the arrival, and then
the women's title. The women's crown jewel belt shows up.
The fucking Stanley Cup arrives for the women. And now I love the white gloves. And you're like, oh, these are extras still carrying this fucking thing. It's always guys. And then you see Bronson coming in when he gets attacked from behind.
Yeah, all of a sudden you see somebody. I'm like, was that somebody running behind? Because then he's right behind Bronson, so you can't see him. And then all of a sudden,
and it hits him with his fucking luggage.
His own luggage.
I was like, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Not only a beat you, I'll beat you with your own fucking luggage. And so then he goes to the ring, does Seth, running out there, and he calls Bronson out, who comes out, and now I enjoy these things, Faust, because it is not that they can't get to hold of it. There's a fight. There's a fucking fight, and Bronson's belly is hanging out. That's a fat man's belly, because it's that drip over fucking belly, not just a push out belly. It hangs. I don't know.
When Seth called him out, he stole the American Badass gimmick. He said, "I'll make you famous."
Yes. Yeah, you want to be famous? I'll make you famous.
And that's what was good, because when he said that, he's like, "Get out of here!" And Pierce comes out. Nope. This ain't happening.
What are you fucking doing? And then so he's laying on a table. Bronson.
Then you see all of a sudden you see one of the security guys flies out of the entrance, and then it's like Bronson.
Yes, he's killing everybody out. So he's like, "Hey, take a running jump out of the fuck." Modern day when Svengoolie goes into a casket and chickens are thrown at him, you see hands pop into the screen from below. Great. And so that they fight, it's like everybody's killing each other. I said, "This is the way. This is the fucking way."
Yeah.
Right?
Then Bronson was gonna splash Seth through the announce table. But Seth's like, "I'll move."
Yes, and completely goes through it. Fantastic. Yeah.
Even on that.
Yeah, he does the same thing. You guys got to watch the video of us. Jackie with Damage Control, and who gets Miss Jackson and Lash LaRue on NXT?
So I got that plug in.
Right. Actually, yeah, they got to do that. Liv and Raquel just come in and they interrupt. They're like, "Sorry, we got something to say," and they like, "Fuck off," you know.
How is Liv like a foot taller than them? She's got to be wearing some giant Frankenstein boots.
She's wearing Frankenstein because she's and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Like Raquel, I get, but Liv, looking
that,
tall. I was like, "Huh?"
Yeah, that was weird. So they just interrupt, so you know they're gonna get into some shit and have a match, right? They say thanks to Samantha Irvin for fucking all you've done and your future endeavors, but welcome back, Lillian Garcia.
She wastes no time making a botch.
I don't fucking notice it, Faust.
Oh, maybe. She goes,
"Wait a minute.
The tag team container tournament.
Welcome back." You know the funniest thing? I completely thought Suit would be thrilled that Samantha would be.
I was shocked too. He's
like,
Tony, you saw I saw his tweet. Tony, no.
I fucking Suit messages me,
and
it's the best message. And he goes, "Add her to the cut list." He's done with her already. He goes, "I know she's not there, but get her out. I don't want her.
I don't want her for AEW."
He goes, "Just announce a fucking name. You're not the star here." And I said,
"Can you say that to Justin Roberts when he announces John Moxley then?"
Yeah, where you on that, Suit? He probably don't like that. I bet he's not a fan of that. It's fucking interesting because with the fucking, the different thing. And I like Samantha Irvin making people's names differently. Why not?
I feel like it was she was just gaining like a lot of popularity, and now it's gone. Like this seems like the last 6 months, year.
However,
I don't even feel like she's been there that long.
One thing I did agree with Suit right off the bat, and we both said the same. Like I texted it to him, and he texted it to me. We both were texting at the same time. They both popped on. We did. Well, we were Chinese finger cuffed. We're docking.
Here I come.
And I said, although she fucked up the Mania fucking call because she's crying.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I'm like, oh no. And I said, now I had a theory. And I said, she fucked up the call so bad that the next night Cody got to the ring and she did it 2 times more. Announce it again. I like to hear it. Right?
And that's a rib.
And I said, no, I think this is what's going to happen.
They're going to record it and dub it over.
You will hear this on future shit now.
Oh,
when tapes or whatever the fuck come out, tapes.
VHS.
Hold on, my fucking Betamax isn't working. I guarantee you that's what we will hear over top of it
on the DVD.
I am telling you, on the DVD and CD and fucking tape and Laserdisc, Faust, you're going to hear it. All right. Tag tournament. New Day versus AOP. Miz and Cross are at ringside watching. Now Miz back to full fucking big show.
Wearing his sunglasses and Cross. Like, yeah, we got this. And then even Scarlett's like, oh, let me do something besides stand here.
Yeah, and then Cross don't mind Miz next to Scarlett because he's like, you have your own piece at home. Right. I don't have to worry that you get something nice. Maurice have bigger tits than our heads. It's okay. Maurice got the porno tits, that's for sure. She holds them better though. She holds them well. It's not like certain ones look like porno tits. Hers, for some reason, don't look like porno tits. Like I think Harley, when she wears those outfits, that's porno tits. Dana Brooke, porno.
Surgically enhanced titties.
Yes, very much so. Truth runs in and attacks Miz. There's a distraction, so Kofi rolls up one of the AOPs and wins. Afterwards, they now all beat the shit out of fucking Truth, and Kofi's like, we gotta go fucking help, and Woods goes, not our business, man.
Not our business. We need to focus on these tag titles. What that got to do?
Back and stare at him, right?
What's that got to do with me?
What the fuck you got to do with me? So I'm like, Kofi can't just fucking run. I don't get it, and so they beat the shit out of him over there. And then all of a sudden, Faust, the lights, you hear, you get all that fucking shit going on. The Wyatts come out, take all that fucking group out, which this was going to happen because it's always like they're doing the Shield thing. They're going after Injustice.
And you see,
they got rid of it.
They all fight to the back, and you see Miz just crouched in the middle of the ring when everything's going on.
Yeah, and so he stands up all proud, and old Captain Howdy's behind him and fucking gets him, and boom.
Well, no, as soon as he's about to get him, though, Ellering pushes Miz out the way.
There you go.
And then Howdy chokes out Ellering. So it's kind of like Ellering took a bullet for Miz in a way.
Yeah, saving Miz. So because that's the thing. You don't want Miz to get got yet. Chase him down, and then lose in a fucking match to him, right?
There was a video that I saw on Instagram. Probably if this was a 3-hour show, it would have been on the show, but it's 2 hours now. It was just Miz talking to Cross in the back, like, all right, I'm not part of you now, or like, I don't want anything to do with, your final testament. Cross is like, oh no, I'm a man down now, and he took a bullet for you. So you will be with me now, or you're gonna be, we're not done, basically.
You're gonna suck this dick. Miz, how's your tongue skills? Either you're eating my ass or blowing me. Your choice. Some people like to use syrup. I prefer jelly.
I prefer syrup.
Like a syrup. Oh, fuck. Pierce in the back with Jackie, and Bronson shows up.
It's so good. Jackie's like, so Pierce, how are you going to get Raw under control? And then all of a sudden it's just Bronson and Seth just brawling out of control.
He can't even get a word out, and he comes barreling in. And I like this look at Jackie, Faust.
Yep.
I laugh because I talked to Wonder Boy when we were saying, Samantha's gone. And he goes, no Miss Lingus for her. She's fucking out of here. And I go, well, she got that big white ass. She ain't gonna win nothing.
Yeah, man. If I remember right, she did.
She do decent.
Decent, I think.
I have it here. I can find out. Maybe I'll find out later in the show. We'll see how well she did in Miss Lingus. They show SmackDown stuff with Jay. Jay's with Little Miss Asshole. What does he even say? I rewound it and still didn't fucking write down.
I'm in the city of brotherly love, but ain't got no love for my brothers.
There you go.
Like I said on Friday, it is what it is, and I'm going to retain this title. He's got his Philadelphia Yeet shirt on. Not Eagles, Flyers.
Faust, they have this connection now with every sports. I'm like, Faust's going to get a Warriors title.
I'm not going to buy a title, but I might buy a t-shirt if they had one.
He told me off air he's buying the title, ladies and gentlemen. He don't want you guys to know he's a mark.
Right next to my Niner one and my Giants title over there, right?
If the Bears one did look cool, it'd have been a thought. They look horrible.
Yeah.
I'd rather buy the crown jewel belt, Faust. Raquel promo about she's going to take Rhea out and she's the strongest one there. And you've only run wild because I've been gone, but I'm back.
Yeah, they show the callbacks of like when Raquel and Liv were a team.
Yeah.
And Rhea attacked and whatnot.
I'm like, I love that it's like she turned bad, but now that she's a good guy, she's the okay one. It's the same as Adam Cole and MJF. We're supposed to forget.
Yep.
Never mind that. Damaged Control versus Liv and Raquel.
Now, here was another Lillian mess up, but I don't blame her because I'm
Okay.
sure she's just saying what she's being told. But she says, accompanied to the ring by Dominic Mysterio. Dominic didn't come out with them.
Yeah, maybe so. Welcome back, Lillian. What are you gonna do? Eventually, you'll get your group. Remember when when Vince hid under her skirt in the ring and they yanked her skirt off? Do you remember? I remember like it was yesterday.
Sounds familiar.
He was hiding his bald head.
Oh, we got shaved.
He got
from the highest grossing WrestleMania due to Donald Trump. That one
because of Trump, the highest grossing Mania of all time. And he went and stuck his head up her twat. And the funny thing though is when they yanked off the fuck, I remember like to kind of zoom into it because it's like her ass, and like her legs were cheesed out, like it wasn't good. And I'm like, oh, poor Lillian she had to be like, motherfucker, I look like I'm 150 years old, and she's an older woman. She's in her late 50s, right?
Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
She seemed older back then.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Now they got someone who could sing the Star Spangled Banner and all that shit for them. When Damage Control have this, they have the match in hand. They just decide to go after this Lash LaRue and Miss Jackson if you're nasty on the outside, like in there because they're sitting in the crowd. And they decide to jump on them. I
think they've been on Raw now more times than
you're on like
Kiana James.
Right. They've been pushed like a motherfucker. I completely have forgotten about Kiana James. Yeah. Until you say, I completely have forgotten about her. They're in the crowd for a minute and they just fucking beat down finally. And so they just get their ass handed to them. You know, it's one of those things, a scrum that goes on. And then it's a face-to-face with Liv, Raquel, Lash, and Janet Jackson. They're going to stare at each other. And then This Is My Brutality hits. I eat, sleep, piss. I drink all your jizz. I eat, sleep, piss. Stomp. Yeah, you have to stomp when you stand there. She comes out, disposes of Raquel after they, she goes right after. And like, I love that like Raquel is unconscious from falling over the top. I love that when people are knocked out. I go, fuck all these concussions you guys got. You should be checked out over here, right? So now they fucking, now she goes after Liv, and Liv plays very well with like, she gets her ass, like she's dead always. Like you get the headbutt and she's like, oh, and fucked up. And she puts her in that prism lock and you see the fat ass on it. Yeah. And then Dom saves her because she's going to get put into that riptide, pulls her right over the back. And then she pulls fucking Dom in the fucking ring and puts in the fucking prism. The
crowd goes banana.
And he gets fucking saved. Get pulled out the fucking ring. So she's always so close to getting somebody, but just doesn't quite get.
Yeah, save that for the pay-per-view.
You need to give him the money then. Seth and Bronson fight again, and Pierce goes crazy.
Yeah, right again. Yeah, right again. Seth comes up to Pierce. Hey, Pierce, what are you gonna? And then just Bronson just attacks. And then Pierce just loses his shit. He's like, God damn it, at Crown Jewel.
You guys at Crown Jewel, you fucks. Faust, this is where we're going when it comes to Netflix. You motherfucker. I will take a third hour, Faust, if it is an uncensored third hour.
Yeah.
Then
Raw After Dark.
I will accept. War Raiders promo, they, leaving their Viking ship behind, but they're from the Vikings. They burn their shields. Now they're bikers.
Now we have cuts.
They got the aces and eights cuts. Purple NWO in the back, Faust. And Dom says, what if I'm the one who beat Gunther? They all laugh at him.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what's funny. They all fucking laugh. And he's like, what the fuck? And Liv is like, hey, what the fuck?
Yeah, she says to Carlito, that's not cool.
That is pretty good. And Raquel goes, and what the fuck do you do in this group anyway? He goes, hey, you could say I'm the cool factor.
Yeah, I bring the cool factor, but I'm also the fixer.
And he goes, I'm going to go fix it right now. I'm going to go fix. So he takes off to go talk to somebody, which will get him in trouble later. Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus the Brutus Brothers. They really do go all out to help this Brutus Brothers fucking people, though.
Lillian again. She goes accompanied to the ring by Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro.
Oh man, I don't even notice any of it. That's fucking interesting.
Not even there.
That's fucking wild. Zelina should just be in a bikini from